Biafra, we are going to show you people madness. You see the madness that you people never.
Year after year, we are going to show you people madness. Month after month, we are going to show you people madness. Where is that madness? Madness, God apota. If your madness is not coming out, go and one
existed in Biafra generation. We will show you people madness in this 2023. Before we go into this exposition, I want you all to listen to how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was addressing that criminal somewhere. The people that always deceive him, the people that they have always used, the people that always have worked against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the people that got angry that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has COVID-19 people around him, the people that have betrayed and sold him in Kenya. I want you to listen to this.
You don't want to die. You don't want to sacrifice.
Now, I want you to know. This is that time I need to come closer to you. This is that time that I need to come closer to you. Remember, he said, and he wrote, you see what he wrote there? He wrote,
your life of a slave in Kuwait is fine for you.
Did you see what he wrote there? What he wrote there is chinasa. Hey, I want you to pay very, very good attention to what this guy did here. Pay attention. The first one. Hear what happened here. And what he did here. I want you to watch this video. When you are done watching this video, now by the time you are done, if you don't understand it, I know so many of you does not come with your spirit or your akonuche. Watch this video. Then let me now show you exactly what played there. And I am going to show you let me play it first.
You don't want to sacrifice anything. Your life of slave in Kuwait is better for you. This man don't want to die.
Okay.
That criminal don't want to sacrifice anything. But he is the one who have ordered the killing of Biafrans before now. Of course, he can't try it again. We have told him, any day they call anybody already on Biafra again and the person die, we will tell them that they have blood in their family. This man don't want to die. This criminal don't.
We will tell them that they have blood in their family. Any day. But we'll tell them they go one beside, one bechi. Onya mbesai na probably ye ko onya jibanari mbesai. Or don't you know? And there. You know, as if you remember last year he said this. Last year he said the same thing. Year after year, what he does, he is repeating one thing every year. But now, there is, apart from this, there is something I want you to pick up from this video now. Pick it up. If you are not able to pick it up, I will help you. But pay attention to it as we go there.
To want to sacrifice anything, just like every one of them. None of them want to sacrifice anything. That is the only thing they want is to work with Soludo. They don't want to make sacrifice. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was telling them, the criminal in Kuwait, you don't want to sacrifice anything. You don't want to lose anything. I want to be slave. Now I want you to listen to Onyendu as Onyendu decimated him.
You don't want to die. You don't want to.
Don't forget what is going on here. He said, I want you to listen to Onyendu as onye ndu decimated chinasa nworu. That is what he said here. And I have given you a clue of what to expect here. Now it is up to you to pay attention. If you cannot pay attention, I will help you to fix it. Let's go there.
Die. You don't want to sacrifice anything. Your life of a slave in Kuwait is fine for you. Will they give you Kuwaiti passport? Will they give Kuwaiti passport to your children? Will they allow you to buy a house in Kuwait? Can your children be Kuwaiti prime minister? Then what on earth are you doing here then? That means you're a slave.
No, they're doing green.
You don't want to die. You don't want to sacrifice anything. Your life of a slave in Kuwait is fine for you. Will they give you Kuwaiti passport? Will they give Kuwaiti passport to your children? Will they allow you to buy a house in Kuwait? Can your children be Kuwaiti prime minister? Then what on earth are you doing here then? That means you're a slave.
No, they're doing green.
You don't want to die. You don't want to sacrifice anything. Your life of a slave in Kuwait is fine for you. Will they give you Kuwaiti passport? Will they give Kuwaiti passport to your children? Will they allow you to buy a house in Kuwait?
Facial expression.
Can your children be Kuwaiti prime minister? Then what on earth are you doing here then? That means you're a slave.
No, they're doing green. That is our leader addressing that criminal.
Now, great Biafrans all over the world, ndị Nzama all over the world, and all the people, ndị chọrọ people, ka amalụ na ọlụ eziri ekperima ma ọ na-agakwa. I want you now to see the idiot you sent to come and fight IPOB. He cannot even hide his stupidity, his death in public. This is what I saw from the beginning. If you will understand the first exposition I did on this criminal, it was his Photoshop. Photoshop was what he did. That was the first exposition I did on him. Photoshop criminal. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu went to Kuwait to address Kuwaiti people our people who were in Kuwait. Addressing our people who were in Kuwait, because this Berima believe that once he closed the room of enter, they enter, he will begin to wolobonancha brainwash Bafa. No wolobonancha Sunu, a Yahoo boy in Finland. Once you enter wolobonancha Saliega Sali, that is the part of it now he want to brainwash you. Mwejidia. Ejide mi red-handed. Kona mejide ya. Ndị autopilot ole ebe unu nọ. Ele ngu unu nọ ndị autopilot. Unu ga-amapụta shi na from nga unu nọ. Ka unu bịa ịgwa m nọ, ọ bụ na mejide ya. Ejidela m ya. Egidela m ya. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu went to Kuwait to address our people in Kuwait, in a blessed land of Kuwait. Addressing our people in Kuwait, the Berima went and extracted it. Because he knows that the people he is talking to, he fluked them with juju, fajinwafu, weme, juju, kejemuni fa. He used that juju to make you to the more you look, the less you see. The more you listen, the less you pay attention. The more you listen, the less you hear. That is the reason why every time he will continue to tell you that. This is what he did here. And I was watching the comment. Hey, people are saying, Chai chinasa nworu. So Mazen Nnamdi Kanu knows whom you are. Chai chinasa nworu is a criminal. Chai, that was the comment you see there. Going. So Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Chai, Simon, he did too much. He did too much. But he did too much where? In your criminality and hypnoticism. Or hypnotism. Whichever word it may be. On the people, on your gullible followers. That is exactly what is going on here. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu address people in Kuwait. He tell you that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was lashing at Chinasa nworu the same way he told you he won an election in Finland. The same way he told you that the DOS sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu so that he will have a safety, a narrow path in order to manipulate you. Even though he knew where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was, he claimed he did not know. He knew because Matanga's, all these people he was talking to. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu granted interview to Matanga and Ekperima was aware. Because he was in communication with Matanga and Professor Lumumba's secretary. And yet, once everything happened, aftermath is what they did in their aftermath is to come and tell you, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu couldn't have trusted them that is in COVID-19. That's why he didn't tell them that he went to Kenya. And they came again and tell you that because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu does not trust the DOS, that is the reason why he didn't tell them he's going to Kenya. The same person saying different things. The same person in different occasions. That is what I am doing here is the epitome of Ukunaga wala wala. Anyanaga wala wala na afuya. What we need in the struggle is people with no blemish. That is the teaching of the supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Because the reason why they are doing this was Urika Asare Dokubo, Ekperima in Finland, the trio. These three, they want to be called the supreme leader. On a way where once they see we call Mazen Nnamdi Kanu supreme leader, they want to be addressed as a supreme leader. Now, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is our supreme leader. By the time we finish with all this agenda of zoo and the British, agenda to make us slave till eternity, we are going to break free. But what we are doing right now, it is what is called tackling the household enemy, removing the moles from our land before we will go into what Chukwuoki Kabia might keep for us. You must have no blemish if you are going to join us in the paradise called the land of the rising sun. You will have no blemish. Not this criminal. Not these criminals and his accomplices, in the name that they are trying to defend him, selling lies to you over and over again without them trying to say, no, this one no be true. They're not going to tell you this one no be true because they are criminal as you, promoting one agenda. Just like there are comment section rat. You are the screen big rat. the life one. You come to manipulate IPOB. Let's look at the facial expression. Let's look at it. Facial expression. Let's look at it.
You know, one thing is that we don't want to, start wasting time on all this. But sometime we'll be coming out little by little, bringing things that
you don't want to start wasting time in all these things, but you started it. Oshokogi. It may be, we don't want to start wasting time in all these things. Ebeki you waste the time. Ikwo ni ife na atụ ụtụ igwa anyị ife ọ na-atọ ka ya. Otule o. Ụmụ akpụ ọrụ juru social media. Ụmụ akpụ ọrụ juru social media. Ịkpọtụ ha igbolo ogbo na ncha. Ị na-ekwofa. Na-asafa. Fa na-amụlị ọ na-atọfa. Ka ndị a na-alụ aka n'ike. Useless set of bigotries. That is exactly whom they are. They cannot read the handwriting written on the wall. These are the things you do, yet you will find people who call themselves pastor on the autopilot. They will come and tell you, Simon Ekpa, Mankadi Rukonya will ask you, the Adema Fukawazia. Simon Ekpa is doing this, and then Kapulumwa baby niru. I have debunked Nkapumwa baby niru already. But very soon, I got Paputalia Unukosia. That one with wearing baby in the face. Every time when they promote it, all of you promoting them, we are going to unmask that one Upunwa baby niru. I am going to unmask you. Your time is up for you to be unmasked. Can you remove all that your mask? I don't want to drop a bombshell for you yet, so that you will not go and start. Although, let me just leave it there, but I will shock you all. And we don't talk what we cannot do. Now, what I am telling you here is exactly what you need to have as if ibunu chege. You tell yourself, ever since you started hearing from this guy, did he ever tell you something reasonable? In fact, let's play it again, please. Because let's play it again. Because you didn't start listening to it from the beginning. I want you to start listening to it from the beginning. Then you will come and tell me. You will come and tell me that this guy is not after your money and after your supreme leader. He is after the supreme leader, power monger. Those are these. Now, let's do it again.
People around him, the people that have betrayed and sold him in Kenya. I want you to listen to this.
You don't want to die. You don't want to sacrifice anything. Your life of a slave in Kuwait is fine for you.
You don't want to die. You don't want to sacrifice anything. Your life of slave in Kuwait is better for you. This man don't want to die. That criminal don't want to sacrifice anything. But he is the one who have ordered the killing of Biafrans before now. Of course, he can't try it again. We have told him, any day they call anybody already on Biafra again and the person die, we will tell them that they have blood in their family.
As long as you know his lies, whenever you see him, even on any day, you should understand that fundraising. You should understand that fundraising is around the corner. But let's continue. Let's continue.
This man don't want to die. This criminal don't want to sacrifice anything, just like every one of them. None of them want to sacrifice anything. That is the only thing they want is to work with Soludo. They don't want to make sacrifice. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was telling them, the criminal in Kuwait.
He said the only thing they know is to work with Soludo. Because Soludo win election and deprive you of 1 billion naira that you charge and you buy. APC-led government. That is the reason why you just see no election in Biafra land. To know Tinubu ọkwa 15th ka gị na Tinubu ndị otu Tinubu gbaziri the thing on the 15th or on the 14th rather ka gị na ndị otu Tinubu melu meeting ịgwafa na ị ga boycott ụfa ya this otu isi wee promise kwa Andy Uba ị na-ekwetekwa ihe ị ga-eme kwetekwe nke ị ga-emenwu ekperima in Finland kwete nke ị ga-emenwu ị na-boycott Tinubu election na Biafra land. Okay, ịchọ ka Tinubu chia gị. Hey! Alụkwọ nwa. Let us continue. All these things I am telling you, you will believe is a joke. Unu ga-anọ meche unu n'anya van. But you think it's a joke. He charged Andy Uba 1 billion naira to boycott Anambra State election. That is the reason why Oji, it is paining them in their bone marrow that Soludo got into that position. That is the reason why every day they will tell you Soludo is killing our people. Soludo is killing our people. I have done a check. Soludo did not kill any of our people. If there is a militarist killed our people, it is the federal government that is killing our people because they have the right to deploy. Federal government is not even very happy with Soludo. Of course, so many of you is not aware because you are listening to any day. That is what you are listening to. But let us continue because this one I am talking now is not for those who are still drinking cholesterol, who have not tested, their mother's breast milk, the white one. They are still drinking cholesterol, the one that is colorless. They haven't gotten wisdom. So by the time you drink milk, you will be qualified to hear the truth from Elohim Chukwu Okike Abiama, who live in heaven. But until then, I will continue to debunk those nonchalant one that is using to debunk you, to lie to you. Nefifi Ocha, let us debunk it first. Then when you qualify for the real thing, we bring to you. So many of you are telling me who sold Mazen Nnamdi. I ask you, are you ready to hear the truth? Those are the things. If you see the truth, will you believe it? Because you are born of a liar. And the lie that their father do is what they are going to do. John 9. The book of John 9 says, they are born of lies. The lies that their father told, because their father is the father of all lies. That is exactly what you are seeing here unfolding. The father of lies is here lying to you. And when they lie, it will look like Efife. But when people who have, people who possess discernment or discerning spirit rather, once we come into the program, everything changes because we discern. We don't just listen. We pay attention. Now let us continue. Let us continue.
You don't want to sacrifice anything. You don't want to lose anything. I want to be slave. Now I want you to listen to Onyendu as Onyendu decimated him.
You don't want to die. You don't want to die. You don't want to sacrifice anything. Your life of a slave in Kuwait is fine for you. Will they give you Kuwaiti passport? Will they give Kuwaiti passport to your children? Will they allow you to buy a house in Kuwait? Can your children be Kuwaiti prime minister? Then what on earth are you doing here then? That means you're a slave.
No, they're doing green.
You don't want to die. You don't want to sacrifice anything. Your life of a slave in Kuwait is fine for you. Will they give you Kuwaiti passport? Will they give Kuwaiti passport to your children?
Facial expression.
Will they allow you to buy a house in Kuwait?
Did you see the facial expression? For you to know, it don't shock him. He didn't expect it to be like kototo. Or maybe expect to call it kototo. Feeling or koto your former. He thought that he cut out the part which will show you that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was addressing Biafrans in Kuwait. Hey, Photoshop criminal in Finland. That is what he is. Photoshop criminal. But let's continue.
Can your children be Kuwaiti prime minister? Then what on earth are you doing here then? That means you're a slave.
No, they're doing green.
You don't want to die. You don't want to sacrifice anything. Your life of a slave in Kuwait is fine for you. Will they give you Kuwaiti passport? Will they give Kuwaiti passport to your children? Will they allow you to buy a house in Kuwait? Can your children be Kuwaiti prime minister? Then what on earth are you doing here then? That means you're a slave.
No, they're doing green.
That is our leader addressing that criminal. You know, one thing is that we don't want to.
Even though it shook him, he still have the audacity. He's still audacious to still tell you that is our leader addressing that criminal. So now addressing the Biafrans in Kuwait is addressing chinasa nworu. So it means it's only chinasa nworu that is in Kuwait. Chai! Chinasa nworu, for you to be the only Biafran in Kuwait. Now I see some umwekwensu in the comment section of the YouTube here talking rubbish. Now let me read it out. Ihuoma Onyekwe. I don't know if you are, responding somebody's question or you are, okay, you didn't tag anybody, so you are actually talking to me. We need evidence in everything you will seeing, not only making noise. I don't know if you are telling the criminal in Finland, which may be your master, or you are addressing me, which is the one who is here to save you, or you are supporting what I am doing. If you are, kudos to you. If you are supporting the lies will never cease to exist in your life, including the husband you are going to marry. I get the lie when no gidi. I be like a lie. When that is how it is. Since you like lies, you will hear it, you will wear it like a sackcloth. That is how it is. You like instigation. You are going to wear instigation like a sackcloth. Now, who is even listening to you fools that knows the truth but refuse to adhere? Okay, now, there is a comment I'm actually looking for here before I leave this comment section, because the studio I am using, I have to go out of it in order to see this comment. Now, there is a comment, Eke Ogu Prosper. Eke Ogu Prosper. You know, he said, but my brother, why can't the lawyer release the video so that we Biafrans will know who is involved in what happened to our leader? Now we will begin to ask yourself, why are these people so eager to see a video? Do you want to see if your voice or your face is there or what? Do you know that lawyers are the legal representatives of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and not Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and can never make any decision without the permission from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? And the information I know, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu does not want he does not want anybody to release anything. Because things that he see down, the story he will tell it by himself. That is the reason why we are doing everything we are doing, trying to make sure that the criminals who sold him will not try to tarnish his image before he will even be released. Will not try to steal his glory before he will even be released. That is the reason why they do not have a lawyer. They tell you they are trying to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, but they do not have a lawyer. They are not doing any diplomatic move to tell the world that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a prisoner of conscience. No flyer, nothing. Because what they are here is they are envious of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is what they are here doing. They are envious of that supreme leader. Once they hear that word, supreme leader, on a shock over to their bone marrow. And that is exactly what is going on. If you doubt it, you go and tell me different and get your own information. Because my evidence is what I am showing you. A Photoshop criminal. Let us continue to listen.
So, start wasting time on all this. But sometime, will be coming out little by little, bringing things that will make all this, how Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was sold and betrayed, to begin to add up. They hated him for bringing people like Simon Ekpa closer. The hatred was too much. You don't know what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu know. You don't know. You don't know what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu know. I want to inform you, Biafrans, today. Go and listen and look at some of these criminals and their irate.
You don't know what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu know. Have you seen that everything on our Wagible lie? If you come and start making mouth, on the 15th, Ebunaga Fonde Patolo, 15 Agata Gafelo, court. So the 15th is what to go and cut the seminar Mazen Nnamdi Kanu held in Kuwait. You go and cut it because not all Kuwait afa. Ita guy on chinasa nworu. Now you are telling now people that chinasa nworu, even Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, lashed at him. And he saw that now no shock, we are no leaky. It leaked because he didn't expect that cutting. He thought he cut it properly. Olik is here. I say, no, we don't want to waste our time on these people. We don't want to, Hey. Chai. Chukwu oto akede. That is what we do. We are not here for what Biafra will do for us. We are not here to exploit Biafrans. We are here to fight the battle for Biafrans. We are here to stop the media propaganda which Britain used to kill 3.5 million women and children during Biafra Nigeria War 1967. They did it. They aided Nigeria to do it. They starved our people to death. And they cannot see it today. If you say it is your ancestors who did it, what are you doing right now to change it? Because that is always their narrative. The narrative of the people in this era. They will tell you, no, this hatred is not needed. It is our ancestors and we are not living in it. You are not living in it. What are you doing to change what your ancestors did to people? Human being. What have you done to change it? Nothing. Nothing. You didn't do anything to change it. You are not even asking the government, why are you still holding these people? Upon all the suffering you have suffered them, then we will know that you don't like what your ancestors did. We don't have problem with you of this generation. No. We love you. But in as much as you are still standing in my glory, that your ancestors took away from me, and you are telling me it was not you, it was your ancestors, and you have never felt remorse or tell me sorry or even bring it back and give it to me, and you will be telling me it was our ancestors who did it. No, there is no such. It is you, because reincarnation, what goes around comes around. That is what you are seeing right now. Because if it was not you, indeed, you will be making every effort to curb this inhuman, the memories of this inhuman treatment method on our people prior to 1967 or prior to the amalgamation. But you haven't done nothing about it because you are an accomplice to it. If you are following us on YouTube, don't forget to click the subscribe button and click a like button. The algorithm will continue to share the video. And those haters there, like the Akuna who is writing rubbish there, in the name of you, is it Ihuama? Continue to write rubbish. Like I said to you, Madiga no gabu a liar like Simon. I wish your husband to be a liar like Simon. And when he is lying to you, Ogana selega sitira obige tiwa. Okwe marife hedaroko bosi otiwara mobio. Otiwara mobio. Ke otiwago obi. That is what I wish you, since you are an enemy of truth. Lie will become your portion. Now, let's continue.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows 3. The criminals knows 2. How to get Biafra. That there is one that only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know.
Hey! So, you learn. You are learning. You are a good learner, but you are a criminal as well. Remember, this was what I told you 2 days ago. 2 days ago, this was what I told you 2 days ago. That in this struggle, how can you be in a struggle like this? That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has the ideology that will give us Biafra, the supreme leader, who has the ideology, who knows 2, which Uchemofo knows, who knows 3, which is the only 3 that we need to implement in order to get us freedom, to liberate Africa. Now he knows 3. This Uchemofo and his people, Ekperima, Wazurike, maybe they know 2. Now he come to use it to brainwash you people again. To brainwash you people again. Because he believes you people are not listening to me. But of course, you are listening. By their fruit in the comment section, we shall know them. So, he brainwashed you with the same thing I used to teach you 3 days ago. So, he is trying to emulate from a truthful man in order to present himself to act like he is a truthful person. There is difference between original and imitation. And that is what you are seeing right here. Now, let us now tell you the reason why he is saying this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows 3. And him and his criminals knows 2. And now he is telling you, he confirmed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows 3. But he is telling you that he is going to get Biafra without trying any possible means to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu first, or doing any move to make sure that the one who knows 3, because without that 3 we are going nowhere. We need to get that 3. That is the reason why Elisha jiwene see Elijah until or drop all the mantle. Ozugbo drop all the mantle, Elisha will grab all the mantle. Obanja Baba. You know the reason why Inje kwi ona adika egwu na adika Adam Siri